you're supposed to sort of keep your voice warm, so you're doing all these kind of like these weird like vocal silly exercises, and it would be like, Anna, can we get you something? Like I'm really bad at being exasperated, like I'm new to passive aggression, and I'm like, ha, it's really cold in this room. In the first week of shooting, she came in and she was trying to get one of the characters to kind of do like a kind of lewd body movement, and she was like, so I think you know, you're just over here and you're just like vagina-ing on the couch. And I didn't know that vagina could be a verb.
I did not know that either.
But she's a choreographer. This is her work.
So do you know that you're on lists, or how does that work?
People have made me aware that I'm on lists.
But they don't consult you at all?
I don't have to sleep with him, Trevor.
No, that's why I'm saying it's a bit weird that she's like, just so you know, you're on his list, like it's okay.
No, she's trying to wingman her own boyfriend, and I respect it.
Is there a filter on Instagram that fixes bitchy resting face? I'm asking for a friend. Do you think you're guilty of
I do, yeah. I mean, I feel like
resting bitch face?
You know, like when somebody takes a photo and I'm in the background of it and I look at it, like I do think, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like I'm like.
That's your resting bitch face.
Wow. Okay. Who's on your list then?
The top of my list is probably Hugh Jackman.
Oh, that guy's an asshole. No, I'm kidding. I literally say that because he's one of the nicest people in Hollywood. That's why I got an email saying, hey, do you want to meet the president? Naturally, I said, of what? And they were like, the country, you idiot.
And what was that?
That was Alexa. Alexa, please shut the fuck up. Now, I'm one of those people that hates, not birthdays, I'll go to your birthday, but I hate my birthday because I hate attention.
Best Twitter personality.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I know. It's like very silly and it's, you know, but also like super serious because I did beat him.
Yeah.
You know, I like did this like bit where I was like, suck it, but also like really you can suck it.
Yeah.
What is Anna Kendrick's number?
Nice try, boys and girls. I see you.
So first of all, not to make this weird, but you're on my boyfriend's list.
What's up, bro? Hey. How you doing? You doing good? You haven't put a ring on it yet? What's going on?
No, not yet.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Am I on your list? Okay. I am from New England.
Right.
So when it came to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Thank you, one person.
Yeah.
Around the world, squirrels. They're like, is this for your alcoholic mom? And I'm like, no, it's for the alcoholic me. Kids don't like me, fair enough. Psycho.
Never have I ever sexted.
I'd never bought a car without like a parent.
Yeah.
So I brought Aubrey because she's
Okay.
like a father figure. So I just saw all these naked women for nothing. I mean, not for nothing, it was great. I mean, look at me, like I'm allergic to Hawaii. Like the sun and the sand and the surf. I'm like an indoor kid. I want your young fans to know that you're a good person. And I was like, do I not seem like a good person? Like is she sitting at home going, my God, she comes off like such an ass. The movie isn't out yet and nobody really knows who you are. The shoe places don't want to loan you the shoes, so can you buy like a pair of Louboutins? And I was like, I'm still poor. Stay in school, kids. My hotel caught on fire.
Yeah.
Not my room, although I am that bitch, so if you thought that, that's fine.
What a gene pool. Seriously.
You've got some, drool. I'm a terrible negotiator because I just want to be like, come on. That's my negotiating tactic. Like, come on, don't. The rest of the journey wherever it goes. Actually, Anna was in one of my favorite movies, Up in the Air, which talked about the economy and the recession. And I was like, oh, this is such an inconvenient time to be having a full stroke.
What kind of Ryan-like quality does she possess?
Drink a lot.
Mostly in bed, I find.
Now, you know, they're like 6 years old or 5 years old or something. I don't know. And
The B in Cardi B stands for blank.
I hope it's bootylicious, because she is.
She really is.
Ugh.
Is that an extra large suitcase, or is that how tiny you really are?
Rude.
How quickly do you...
Don't touch me. I have a gift for you.
No, I don't do gifts.
Oh, that's too bad. Close your eyes, please.
Does Anna Kendrick use auto-tune?
How dare you? How very dare you? That is rude. No, I don't. Have I had to do more than one take? Yes. Have I used auto-tune? Get
You kissing Blake Lively. People are really obsessed about that.
Yeah, it's a tough job, you know.
I would like need her voice. I can't be a Disney princess ever.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you. And that's why you're the greatest. It's not because you're handsome and charismatic and talented and generous. And honestly, man, I find you really annoying. I don't want to get into it tonight because everybody's dressed up. It's like a really nice night. Smoke.
That I understand was pretty uncomfortable. You guys were in the shower together.
Uncomfortable was the best day of my life. Really? Yeah. Every interviewer was like, okay, we gotta throw her one question. And then they're like, Justin, what about your baby? What about the music? What about NSYNC? What about the ramen noodles in your hair? And have you seen that meme? And I was like, oh, I'm not a celebrity. And he's also really into the 3D version of Trolls. Like, I hadn't seen it, and he was like, it's like it's coming at you. And I was like, are you a time traveler? I know what 3D is.
You look beautiful.
Thanks, buddy. At a certain point, I was like, what? I was like, so when are we kicking off this orgy? It's so good. It's so funny. I'm so talented. Yeah.
Can you do maybe Kristen Stewart, like, explaining what Pitch Perfect 3 is about?
You know, there's like, the Bellas are out of college, and, you know, they go on a USO tour, and there's like, you know, hilarity ensues, so.
Oh my gosh!
People have made me aware that I'm on lists.
But they don't consult you at all.
I don't have to sleep with him, Trevor.
There are a few sex scenes in the movie. What is the reality like of filming those?
No, it's great. I should really go into porn. I'm so good at it.
That would be my husband.
Damn, bitch! Really? Yes. Or I could help you sneak snacks in your little clutch. I'm very good at that.
And how do you reset and get back to normal?
This is normal. I was born to be a superstar. It's like, you know, fun in the way that you have fun when you're scared and your favorite characters might be dead. It's
Now, how does it feel to stand next to a Green Bay Packer for yourself?
It's amazing that we're the same species. I've been trying to like be more healthy, and oh, it's the worst. It's awful. Don't touch me.
This is how she shows her love.
You could put a picture of any baby, any Caucasian baby, and you'd be like, oh, it looks like a baby. Yeah. I'm gonna make that my home screen.
It's honestly, it's like, never have I ever drunk dialed an ex.
Oh, that's the strong side of the couch?
Yeah.
Do you like weddings?
Oh, I try not to get invited. And at one point I was like, if we do another trip to New York, can you just put me in like a less nice hotel room and then I could like keep some of the cash? And they were like, ew, no, that's not how this works. I'm wearing her bra because I forgot mine. Yeah. I will kill you where you stand.
Never have I ever been in handcuffs.
What?
Anna? Like
In a movie?
No?
No.
being arrested?
That wasn't the question.
Anna Kendrick is a huge fan of Kesha.
Oh my God! That's what it's the Dr. Dre rap from No Diggity. And so I had to go into a recording studio and do it like for real. And there were like these two cool like music producer guys there, and they're like, just go for it, Anna. Just like get mad, get angry, like, you know, just harness that side of yourself. And I was like, okay. I'm a street regulator, true player hater. Get back down, make your ass a max sprayer hater. Things that we need: money, clothes, weed, indeed, hat, food, booze, essentials, credentials. Hold of the streets, owners who creep, slow when you sleep, hold in the heat, put holes in your Jeep. Respect the streets, it's the LFAME. So, like, I had to put myself in this zone where I was, like, standing like a guy, and I was, like, imagining that I had a penis, and I was, like, in a hot tub surrounded by, like, bitches, and I created a whole scenario and backstory. Sure. There were, like, imaginary extras in this story, and I was degrading them, and it was awful.
But I understand you also had a chance to meet Beyonce?
Much more important, yes. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, well, I met her once at the Grammys, and I kind of had my fangirl moment. You know, I was like, I'm so sorry to do this. I just wanted to meet you. You're such an inspiration. And she stood up. She was so nice, and she points to Jay-Z and was like, oh, we just watched you on the Kennedy Center Honors. You were so great. You were so cute in your little red dress. And she said that I had a little red dress, which means that she actually watched it, or it means that I was having a stroke, and I imagined the entire thing. I was lucky enough to go to the Grammys a second time, and I saw her in the hallway waiting for the elevator, and she said, oh, hi, I just wanted to say, you know, Blue, my daughter, right there with her, she loves you. And I was like, well, that's great news, because Blue is obviously going to be our intergalactic overlord at some point, and she's on my side. They were like, we're going to bring Justin Timberlake on, like, you know, to do all the music. Like, how do you feel about that? And I was like, okay. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles of whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're sure gonna miss me when I'm gone. He's doing.
Little did she know.
But he was there for all of my music sessions and was basically like the guy behind the glass. He's like presses the button to be like, do it better. I was doing press with Justin Timberlake, and I was like, oh, I'm not famous.
Yeah.
Like, he is so famous. We did this press tour in Cannes, and I could tell that, like, every interviewer was like, okay, we gotta throw her one question. And then they're like, Justin, what about your baby? What about the music? What about NSYNC? What about the ramen noodles in your hair? And have you seen that meme? And he's also really into the 3D version of Trolls. Like, I hadn't seen it, and he was like, it's like it's coming at you. And I was like, are you a time traveler? I know what 3D is.
How old were you when you got nominated for your first Tony?
12.
Okay, wow. 12 and nominated for a Tony.
Yeah, I mean, it was sort of perfect because I was like, oh, that's nice, but I wasn't grown up enough to understand the gravity of what it meant to be nominated for a Tony Award, and so I didn't have a tiny 12-year-old nervous breakdown. Addicted to tiny 12-year-old pills. I don't know.
Would you actually, like, if they were, like, can you bake? Like, would you go on the celebrity edition of that show?
I can bake, but I like to take my time.
Okay.
You know, I like to put on a DVD with commentary, bake, and that, it, like, fills up my brain to capacity, and I can't be worried about, like, nobody likes you, because I'm just like, butter and sugar.
You just defeated Ryan Reynolds. Was it the Teen Choice Award for Best Twitter Personality?
Yeah, I know,
Congratulations.
I know. It's like very silly, and it's, you know, but also like super serious because I did beat him.
Yeah. Did you want it? Did you badly want it?
I did, and I did. I mean, like I like did this like bit where I was like, suck it, but also like really, you can suck it.
Yeah.